What's happening, people? United Central here, back with another video. As you can tell from my voice, it's a very, very mellow voice. Listen, Adam, I didn't want to go work today, mate. I did not want to go work today, mate. That's how bad it was.
No.
I don't know, obviously you were at the game, you know, we travelled down to London, you thought, you know what? They're going to give us a performance after a standard game. They're going to give us something to shout about. It's West Ham, you know what I mean? They've been up and down this season. They played poorly, absolutely poorly against Aston Villa. And I thought, you know what? We'd nick a 1-0 win. And, mate, that was as bad as it gets, mate.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, you going about your mellow voice, my voice is gone. So that tells you exactly my frame of mind from yesterday. That was a long ass day. Nothing went right for me yesterday, mate. I set off in the morning, 6 in the morning, it was lashing it down. Motorways were flooded, like, okay. I got there, got packed up, then I heard the team news, I'm like, oh. Then there was the game, then I couldn't get out of the car park at the end of the night, and I got home at about 12 o'clock, I was just like...
For what? For the love, I know it's for the love of the game, but what, you know what I mean? All that journey, I said it in the review, go check that out if you haven't checked it out, but I said it, they should repay every single fan who came down. I know they talk about there's many London fans, but I'm just talking about in general, mate. £30 refund that, mate, because that was just that was a performance that you just look at for the lineup straight away. That lineup, it came out. You said it. You came for a draw, didn't you? And that, for me as a manager, that's sackable itself. You coming here to West Ham playing for a draw.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch my match day vlog, I've changed it up a little bit now in the way I've done the vlogs, but you could tell straight away. Just when that dropped, and I looked back on myself. You do later. I was just doing a bit of editing. I looked back on myself and I was talking. That little bit there when the team dropped. Yeah. I think everything inside me dropped at the same time. I was hoping that because of what he did on Thursday, which I totally agreed with, he played the right players. He played the Matiches, he played the Jones of in the Europa League, like he should.
Yeah, like he should.
And then he goes and plays Matic 2 games in a week when Fred sat there.
That's criminal, mate.
Point number 1. That's issue number 1. Why is Ashley Young playing? Darlow could have played.
Darlow easily. 2
players, 2 easy changes there would have given us a whole different dynamic altogether. Because I said it, I think I said it on the player ratings, Ashley Young needs to retire. He needs to
we can all say that, mate. We can all say that.
Gary Neville, the best thing he can do as a club captain is do what Gary Neville did.
He gets away with it because of his pace. If you look at it really, he gets away with it because he can still run up the pitch, up and down. I don't know about you, mate, but you look at that lineup and you're thinking, what is Ollie thinking in his head? You go with a 4, I hate this 4-3-2-1, I absolutely detest it. It is so rigid. It's almost you've got two holding midfielders there that you say to yourself, you know what? They're just 2 players that I'm just going to protect the back 4, and they don't even do the basics right. They don't even protect the back 4. For 3 minutes into the game, Matic gives the ball away.
I know.
So it's kind of going against your argument of Matic giving the base for it. He does not cover no ground, and Arsenal fans talk about Xhaka, but I'm telling you now, Matic is becoming a dinosaur on his team, mate.
It's like you said, he's there to protect the back 4, but all he does when he gets the ball is give it back to the back 4, because all he can do is go backwards and sideways. Yeah. He just doesn't have an idea of how to go forward with the ball. He's not quick enough to carry the ball, he's not skillful enough to carry the ball, and he doesn't have the intelligence to then think outside the box and do something different. He's not got that game, and to play him in a game like that when we could have used Leicester and bounced off it, we could have used the Stellar, could have got 3 wins in a week. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
And then you're looking at it in a totally different way this week, but we knew after 5 minutes, literally, I knew when the team was dropped.
You know what kind of game
it was going to be. He played for a draw, and I said that straight out. And my fan cam went, he's come for a draw and he's been humiliated. But I just said to Flex there, says, and you all seen what happened when Rio Ferdinand came over to us, pulled up.
You knew he was always going to say that to back his mate.
And it's like you say, people saying Ollie out and this and that, and managers, they're all part of the same sort of clique, aren't they?
Exactly.
And he does have some good points. I mean, I've basically not said that I'm getting rid of Ollie. I don't want Ollie to go yet because I just don't fancy anyone else coming in now, knee-jerk. But I'm going to take each game as it comes, and I'm going to critique each decision that was made. And for me, the whole game was Ollie's fault. The whole defeat was Ollie's fault. I gave him a 2 out of 10 in the ratings.
I think that's generous, mate. That guy that gave him a 0, mate, shout out to him, man, because he basically got it wrong in every aspect of his game.
Massively.
He brought on Gomez too late. He stuck him out wide. You know what I mean? He brought on Fred too late, 20 minutes to go. You know what I mean? He's not that kind of player that will get in there and then be a Neymar. When he comes in, it's a goal. No. He needs to, you know what I mean, get used to the game. Half time would have been the perfect time. Why give him? What opportunity are you giving Matic to improve in 25 minutes? He's not going to do that. Matic is not that sort of player.
No.
And that first half was probably the boringest first half.
Mate.
From both sets of teams, if you look at it.
Yeah, both poor, but then again...
I don't even remember what chance we had. Was it Rashford maybe?
No, I think people have pulled out someone did a freeze frame of a section of when Rashford went through, and he had about 20 yards of space, and then
decision making.
The next picture was him being closed down inside.
You know what,
the box.
mate? He's becoming a problem, and it's so easy to mark. You don't make the intelligent runs.
It's easy to play against.
It's easy to play against.
Down. You know what he's going to do.
He don't even make it difficult running behind. And there's so many times where, yes, we probably haven't found out, but Mata can give one killer pass, and if he's going to give it, if he was to play in front of David Villa, or I'd say, you know, Aguero and Mata, he would find a pass, because you know what, Aguero will make that one intelligent run and he'd pick it. With Rashford, it's like he doesn't know where he is. When he looks up right there, Mata, and he thinks, where's Rashford? He's over there. I can't give it him over there. And it's just becoming a problem. And then that goal came right at the first half, and you're thinking, oh man, we didn't need that.
No,
you know what I mean? I think it was easy. Lindelof and Maguire, I don't know what they were doing there, but
how do you look at it? I looked at it before, and we talked about the two holding midfielders, and I think, what did I say on my fan comment? I said Mark Noble might as well have been doing Strictly Come Dancing, mate, because he had that much time to turn and pirouette so many times on the edge of the box.
Oh mate, yeah, absolutely.
Because we couldn't get anywhere near. I think even Keane, I look back on Keane said something very similar, saying people afraid to put a foot in on the edge of the box, and then he just picks out a player in the box, and it was a good finish.
He turned into prime Mark Noble. He turned into Iniesta. He was playing Xavi. He was playing that dictator role, and Matic and McTominay couldn't get near him. And that just shows where we're at right now. And the inability to dominate midfield is becoming a worry. He sold Ander Herrera. He sold Fellaini. And I'm sorry, yes, you can talk to Woodward and you can talk about the Glazers, yeah. But you're telling me, you're saying, you know what, I'm going to sell Herrera because I feel like this is what I think. I feel like Ole said, you know what, I've got a good enough bench and I've got a good enough squad. Yes, you could say the Glazers haven't put the money in, but he should have thought, you know what then, if they're doing that then, do I need to spend 80 million on Maguire? Why can I promote Tuanzebe and then spend your 30-40 million? Because at the end of the day, you're going to concede goals in the Premier League.
All teams have better attacks than the other defenses.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The game's gone.
And then the second half, you know what I mean, didn't even. Yes, Maguire should have scored, Mata should have scored, but do you know what? They were just chances where you're thinking, you know, oh, that's a chance, and you were surprised. Apart from that, not even any clear-cut chances, and then you had Jesse Lingard in strike. United are falling badly here. This is worse than Fellaini as captain, Ashley Young on corners, Phil Jones on corners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was reading a tweet out before. This is United. The last 6 years we've becoming a comedy act.
It is
absolute comedy act, mate.
It is bit by bit, mate. I mean, I look at Ole's performance from this weekend, and it may seem like we're digging Ole out all the time. I had some major criticism from people last week, talking about the way I was talking about Ole, but none of them have come to me this weekend, by the way.
Yeah.
So
exactly. They're nowhere to be seen, man. When you want to have a constructive argument with them, they're nowhere to be seen.
I invite anyone to knuckle down and have a go with me, because I enjoy it. I do.
Exactly.
And I look at it, and what riles me more about Ole is, and we spoke about it before, it's what he says. So you're looking for some encouragement after a game that he's messed up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And he comes out at the end of the game and he says, in his words, "We're not far away." I'm sorry, what?
Them kind of words are boys, mate.
And the other one, what was the other one? There's no need to panic. Mate, we haven't won since February in the league at home.
No, we're February in the league. We've got 8 points from 6 games. Is it 6 games already? 5 games?
Yeah, Man City score more goals in one game than we have all season. How many more stats do we need?
Embarrassing, mate.
I know they're comical stats, they really are, but let's be honest.
See, people talk about, you know, Ole, it's not for me that's the worst argument for me. He hasn't got the right players in front of him. This is not his team. It don't take a genius, mate, to work out what's your style of play, what is your kind of, you know, your ethos in the team. You've got to show something. Every single team, Norwich, they played against Man City, skin of the teeth, yeah. without key players, but still. And did you see that video where they were popping the ball about in the midfield?
I know.
It doesn't need a genius to work out what you can do. It doesn't matter. You can make average players look like world beaters if you put the right implementation.
I've got a perfect example of how it can work, because I think Ollie can change it still, me. But he's just looking stupidly stubborn at the moment. And I say stupidly because the decisions he's making. Look at Guendouzi at Arsenal. Last season, he came in, he looked a little bit over his head, looked a bit out of his depth, but to his credit, I mean, the Arsenal fans will keep picking up on that. But
they play to his ability and style.
He's trusted in a young player.
Yeah.
He's played him, and he's played him, and now he is actually looking like a decent player. They've got a new centre midfielder out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is what can happen.
And then Fred's rotting on the bench. You played him against the Star, he's had a good game, and then you're thinking, you know what, he'll play him against Thursday. Forget this tired talk, mate. That's his first game of the season. If you really look at the first 90 minutes, he came on at Leicester, first 90 minutes, you're not telling me he's knackered.
Mate, I'm telling you this, man.
He was in second game.
The whole point, the old comeback you would have had Ole from that is the fact that they all played on Thursday, but he's playing Matic. You can't play 2 games in a week.
2 games in a week.
He's playing Rashford again. Now he's burnt him out.
And that now is a problem, mate. And we're just looking at this and we're thinking, where can we go from here, mate? Because
it's just been the big thing that I did.
Worst start since 2014-15, and that was, I think, Van Gaal's era. Yeah. And that wasn't any better. But I just don't know where we go from here. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. I said it yesterday on my review. Ollie out, and I'm saying this from the view of sometimes it's just too big job for him. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you just haven't got that tactical nous. Sometimes, you know, manager not suited to this game. He came from Molde, yes, Molde Norwegian League. Cardiff, you know what I mean, he got relegated, with all honesty. You know what I mean, you could talk about other managers. Norwich still doing well. There's teams that have been here in the Premier League, they've adapted to a style of play and they're reaping the rewards right now.
People say to us fans, us United fans, that we're living in the past. Maybe our management team's living in the past, mate, because look at every single successful manager. I'll go back to Ferguson and use him as an example. He always had the basis of what he wanted to do. The structure was always the same, but he was always trying to change. Look how many number 2s he had.
Yeah.
He changed his number 2.
Is that what he's got to change then?
Look at Mourinho when he lost Louis Ferrer.
Yeah.
Lost him.
Yeah.
Mourinho went to pieces when he went. It's no coincidence.
That was a downfall.
It literally was. The day Mourinho did it United, when he was doing it on his own. Yeah. When he had his number 2 there, when there's 2 people telling everyone, it's a different ball. When it's one.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking, right, okay, Carrick, McKenna, Phelan. And then you're looking back up there and you're looking like Nicky Butts on the under 23s. I'm like, Jesus, this is just like an old school United team.
Yeah.
And then you're like, is this the issue here? Could Ollie change it by changing his staff? It's a question to ask because someone mentioned it.
You got unproven McKenna, unproven Carrick. And you know what? An outdated coach in
Phelan. It worked well when he first started, but as soon as the dotted line was signed, it went to pot. Completely went to pot. As soon as he signed the contract, the football went sour. Yeah, and I'm like, how can he just go back to having 2 fast-playing midfielders playing the ball quickly and giving freedom to everyone? Why can't we go back to that?
You know that team that I would have in that midfield, if you look at it, would have been such a prediction. Imagine you had, let's just say you had Pereira, Fred, and then you had Gomez in the middle. Just imagine how much technical ability you've got there. Do you know what? For me, it don't matter about you getting outrun the midfield, but if you've got that moment of quality, Fred and Pereira, just go in there, Gomez in the middle, just say, you know what? I'm going to give that ball to Rashford.
I'm going to put this out. I don't want to see Pereira in that team again unless he's in the 10.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He came in there for about 10 minutes yesterday again, and all of a sudden, he looks like a different player.
Yeah, he did.
Out on the right wing, and I slag Pereira off.
Does it take a genius to not understand that though?
But that's why I give the full blame yesterday to Ole, because he's playing him there all the time, and he's like, Pereira's like, this is my chance this year. There's a big change. I'll play anywhere.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I mean? He's got to have the balls to say to Ole and say, look, I can't play here. Put me in the number 10. Give me 4 or 5 games number 10. If it's not working, you know what I mean? I'll just take my place. But I don't think we've got strong enough characters in the team
No.
to actually stand up to him
No.
at the moment. I think they're all back chatting. They're all behind. There's something definitely wrong in the dressing room. We've seen the scenes, the footage of Phil Jones,
Yeah.
Woodward in the stands. There's another thing straight away. That's straight to the papers, and everyone's like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
another sour note." Then they send out the email today saying that they're going to
Oh,
invest in
bollocks,
January
mate, bollocks.
yeah, they're going to
Well-
invest. It's perfectly timed AGM, innit, when we're nowhere near a transfer window. They can say what they want there, and then
Yeah.
something else will happen. And then Thomas Cook go down like a virus. Everything we
Yeah.
touch goes down, doesn't it?
Do you know what?
It's
I'm
a
gonna
joke.
have to end it there because I can see my battery running out. But guys, it's an abysmal day, abysmal morning. We have to go to work to this. But Adam, socials, mate.
Yeah, Adams.Frio on Twitter, ads UTD United, that's ADZ on Instagram, and Mad Red United. Check out my vlog from yesterday. It's different, but
Yeah.
the fan reaction in that video epitomises everything that the fans feel about United right
Yeah.
now. Check that out.
Go check his socials out. Go check his channel. We're gonna do another video after this. Premier League roundup. Check all of your games from the week. But yeah, if you enjoyed this tactical review, like the video, subscribe to United Central, and we'll see you for the Rochdale game.
Oh.
Same old garbage. Take care. Bye bye. Peace.